Breaking. Harvey Weinstein's horrifying list revealed it's nasty. The public watched on as Harvey Weinstein's career went up in flames. Over 50 women came forward to report a combination of sexual harassment and rape charges. As alarming as the situation seemed, nothing prepared the general public for Weinstein's list. The Guardian reports that a list was discovered, crafted by Harvey Weinstein himself, that contained 91 targets. Actors, publicists, producers, and financiers connected in the list all had one thing in common: they knew or were victims to Harvey Weinstein's disturbing sexual behavior. Allegedly, he was using the list to track down and silence people by digging up dirt on them with private investigators, according to The Guardian. Lists containing the names were sent off to a team hired by Weinstein. The goal was to suppress the claims that he had sexually harassed and assaulted multiple women. According to The Guardian, the list was created back in early 2017, about 9 months before the news went public. The New York Times broke the story when they published multiple allegations regarding Weinstein and his sexual misconduct. The initial list contained 85 people, with an added section that included 6 other names. The named individuals on the list are lending to the authenticity of this document. Rose McGowan and Lori Madden were 2 of the first to come out against Weinstein when the story broke. McGowan said that Weinstein had flat out assaulted her, while Madden claimed that Weinstein used to ask her for massages in Dublin and London. Perhaps not coincidentally, the 2 women were also included on this list of 91 people. A note on the list dated from last February suggests that Madden was a target long before she spoke out. On the note, it describes Madden's feelings on Weinstein as very bitter. Sophie Dix and Zelda Perkins also admitted that Weinstein had sexually assaulted them. Again, these 2 both appeared on the list. The trend is undeniable, and the dates show that this was in motion long before it went public. The list also reveals that Weinstein knew that the New York Times was working on getting people to tell their stories on Weinstein's assaults and harassment. There was a public relations professional name with a note that says H.W. Harvey Weinstein, in contact with him. Friends with Jodi Kantor. Kantor is the journalist who published the story in the New York Times about Weinstein. It seems that they were trying to find a way to target and silence Kantor by any means they deemed to be necessary. The story was published before they could act. Should Weinstein go to prison for the rest of his life? Over half the list, about 50 people to be exact, are colored red to demonstrate that they are high priority. McGowan, Dix, and Madden are all colored red, leading many to believe this list to be accurate. While Weinstein claims that rape never occurred, this list at least proves that there was some foresight to these crimes. It is nearly impossible for Weinstein to deny that he had some contact with these women. Why else would he craft a list, put them on it, and mark them as red right before they announced that he had raped and or sexually harassed them?